Hello and welcome everyone.
Right, let's just double check a few things here. Yep, should be good on that end. Let's just check how we're doing at this other end, see how we're doing. Yep, I think we're coming through okay there. Right. Button. As always, we'll start with the bazaar, have a look what's in. A few different things once again, some different emotes. Kind of different ones, look a bit different. This set's been in before as part of another set, I do believe. That's another kind of cool one. That's certainly been in. We've got another paint there. And the Lost Dungeon set once again. Does look kind of interesting, this set. I still don't have this set yet. Might have to be one I need to look at, see if I can get, if I've still got time to get it. See if we can come up with some creepy and interesting builds with that one. And of course we've got this set in, which is another interesting one. I believe the blacksmith station is an actual functional station, so it actually works as a blacksmith bench. I do believe it's the equivalent to the like a garrison armourer's bench, for example. I believe it works like that one. So yeah, that one's there. So that's pretty cool. And then this one I don't think we've seen before. Got like a medical or surgeon type person's outfit, I would say. And then some placeables, then a bed which I believe is interactive, possibly. And then obviously the bandage wraps for the NPC or the patient. So that's another kind of funny looking one, a bit different. But yeah, some rather cool pieces there once again. I suppose on that note, we will say that it's Sunday, not Friday. It's 7 o'clock. It's stream time. Welcome everybody to CONAN EXILES. This will be a bit different. We don't normally do a stream on a Sunday. My normal schedule is a Friday. Unfortunately, I couldn't do one this Friday. But here we are instead, filling in for Angar, who is usually live on a Sunday at 8 o'clock. And obviously, as we're all aware, those who follow him, he's not actually streaming tonight because he's got some family stuff that he's dealing with. So we said we'd fill in instead a little bit earlier than what he normally does, because obviously it just keeps it easier for us. It's what's more suitable for us to do our 7 till 9 schedule. So here we are. And yeah, we're back at CONAN EXILES. We've not been here for a couple of weeks. We've been doing some different games. But what I thought we'd do today, first of all, is that we will head into the unnamed city down here. and we'll take on the bat in the aviary, see if we can get the Riptide Spear, because we still don't have that yet. And why not, while we're here, we'll go take on the Red Mother again, see if we can get a second torch. Because we've got one on stream so far, and we did get another one, but we'll just try it again just for the giggles. See if we can get another one. And then I'm thinking we may even, which we should have time to do, I want to head over here, where are we, to the sinkhole. And then I think we'll pop down into here and take on the Undead Dragon, because we haven't actually done that yet. And also I thought...
Labz. Good luck. Evening chat.
Good evening, nice to see you, welcome, thank you. As I say, a little bit different this one, not usually done a Sunday because obviously you like to watch Angar's stream, but with him not being on, so we said that we'd cover for him so people get a bit of entertainment at least. I'm wearing my normal Redeemed Legion setup, but I thought as a bit of a, I suppose tribute's the right word, or in honour I should say. Kathy Ann, hello, good to see you. I thought rather than use a regular outfit, I'll go with the Redeemed Legion outfit showing in respect for our gaffer that's usually on tonight. And of course I do have Dylan's here with me, and once again she's of course in the tribute style, so I've got her in the Sobek armour, just as Angar has her on his. I thought we'd deck her out in the same Sobek gear, and we've got Stella the Camel with us. So yeah, I hope everybody's good. Thank you for joining, nice to see you all on this Sunday evening. I know an hour earlier than what we normally are with Angar, but we thought why not, we'll give it a go, see how things go. So first of all, I presume you're still following, yes you are. Let's give Delencia her buffs that she needs, so we'll give her...
I'm good. How's you?
Piece of that, and piece of that. Yeah, I'm not too bad actually. Wasn't really feeling it on Friday, unfortunately. A little bit under the weather with the old allergies, so I couldn't do Friday, unfortunately. But wanted to stick to today because we'd obviously promised that we would do this evening, so here we are. And hopefully we'll do it justice. Hopefully, hope you find it interesting. Certainly won't be to the standard as the master of the Sunday evening at all, but hey ho. So I'm afraid you're stuck with me, but we'll see how we go. Right, let's head on in. Oh yeah, he's gonna do just fine. So we'll send her in to get that guy. And we'll try and take on this one if he lets us, but no, he's going to jump straight to her as well. There we go. Right, now the brute is that way. I think rather than going and taking him on, we'll shortcut round a little bit. We'll go and maybe take on the old Red Mother first while we're here, why not? Just to see what we get, and then, yeah, like I said, the plan is to head over to the aviary and take on the bat, see if we can get the Riptide, because that's the one legendary that we still don't have yet. We've had the torch before, obviously, as you've seen, but we still don't have Riptide. And just so you all see, I've taken myself out of cloak and gob mode, so I do need to remember to eat and drink, so if I do forget, do feel free to
Red Mother time.
do feel free to
Tears of joy.
do feel free to let me know that I need to eat or drink if I forget, because I probably will forget to look at it because I get so used to using all the admin stuff when I'm doing my videos, so do feel free to point that out if you notice my food or drink going down, that would be appreciated. Right, and of Of course, he's just ducked behind there, isn't he? We're going to tell you to wait here.
Good evening all.
Julius, hello, good evening. Hope you're well. Bit of a different one this for me, especially being a Sunday.
Hi, Julius.
Yeah, I know I should imagine it's a bit strange for everybody else as well. It's not just me, but everybody who's watching being here on a Sunday, and it's not Angar, it's me. Or as I said in the title, the understudy, unfortunately. So hopefully I can do him proud and keep everybody entertained. I'll try my best anyway. Can't promise anything, but you know, we can but try. Alright, come on, Delancey. Here she comes. Oh, let's watch that fire. She shouldn't need any help, she should be absolutely fine. Oh, there she goes with the tail.
Hey, don't put yourself down. I really enjoy your streams.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Very nice of you to say. I'm no expert, I certainly haven't been doing it as long as Angar, so it certainly takes a bit of practice, but you know, thank you, I do appreciate that. It's nice to do them, to be honest, to get to actually chat with people instead of just having to rely on the videos all the time. There should be another video out hopefully this week. I've already got it recorded and uploaded. It's actually the next part to, if you saw the previous video I did last week about how to get like your followers and everything and what have you, how to do that. This next one's talking more about basic follower commands, so just going through the different commands
Sunday.
of...
It's 7 o'clock, it's stream time.
I like it. Very, very good. Yes, I did actually just use that. Nice to see you, by the way. Hello. Take it you're in between jobs. Outdo Gaming, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hope you're not skiving there, Rangar. Nice of you to pop in, of course. What did we get? Let's see.
Angar, how's your back? Hey, Angar.
Yeah, I've definitely got to be on my best behaviour now. I'll have to be on my best behaviour now, definitely. The boss is watching. Say, look at this, Angar. Even did a special tribute with her.
Oh, me duck.
Thought we'd, she's still wearing the armour
Angar,
that...
get some work done. Your lad wants to get moved in.
Yeah, I thought we'd keep her in her normal gear, but...
Bossman is in the chat.
Seeing as a special honorary day, seeing as this isn't normally my stream day, we'd deck our Delancey out in her outfit just as you have her. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I do agree, she does look good in it. And of course I'm rocking the Redeemed Legion.
Me home with a pizza ready to chill.
Oh, pizza, eh? So no curry then? So yeah, I thought I'd go with the blue and white Redeemed Legion and have our good old friend Delancey here in the Sobek armour as a little tribute. And then we've got good old Stella the Camel. Right, now we need to go to the
food time.
aviary.
Face with tongue.
See if we can get ourselves the Riptide. So that's our first port of call. Well, yes, welcome one and all. Lovely to see you. Thank you for turning out and showing your support. I do appreciate it. As I say, I couldn't unfortunately do Fridays. I was a little bit under the weather. I was planning on doing Friday as well, but then unfortunately just... Yeah, I wasn't feeling 100% unfortunately with the old allergies. So I still wanted to keep to the Sunday one, of course, so here we are. did promise we would keep to the old Sunday stream, so... Come on, Dylan's here. Letting the side down. What are you doing? Just appears to be punching rather than using a mace. What are you doing, girl? Come on.
Like Labz in true Angar fashion, time to spend 3 years trying to get the final breath, and then drop 19 in one session.
Yeah, I mean, I have got the final breath, luckily now. Obviously, I did manage to get it in stream that few weeks back as well. But it's the Riptide that we're after more than anything now. Yeah, we need to go and take on the old
rolling on the floor laughing
bat there and see if we can get Riptide, because we still don't have Riptide yet. Where am I going? This way. This guy's stood up again. There were times when he was sat down, but he stood up, so we'll leave him to it.
Lola Toad.
But yes, I trust that everyone's having a good weekend so far. Hope the weekend has been relaxing. I know Hangar's not been a relaxing weekend. I know you've been busy helping on a move, haven't you? I hope that's all gone well, or is going well if you're still in the middle of it. I think I've come too high up here, but we'll just see if Lindsay has warmed up enough. Oh yeah. I always do this. I come up this hill and I don't need to be. It's the next bit I need to be up. Whoops. Well,
as good as it can get. Been awake since 6 a.m. yesterday. Relaxing.
Oh gosh.
Defo not faced with tears of joy. 9 pints and half a bottle of bourbon today. Not bad and still going.
Wow. Blooming heck. Well, there you go. Right, let's tell old Stella to wait here a moment. We don't want to get too much corruption, so we're going to take
Are you celebrating something, Odu?
a leaf out of Angar's book, which is a very good one, to give the bat a little shot like that, and then we'll run back here as far as we can out of the corruption. Till Lindsay will come back here. No, she's not fighting yet. No, she's not. Here it comes.
A Kathy and Manic's life like I do every day.
Oh yeah, look at that. Piece of cake for her. That's her stats that she's got, if anybody's interested.
Celebrating it being Sunday, rolling on the floor laughing. Oh,
Celebrating it being Sunday. I like that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Enjoy, bud.
Oh yeah, definitely enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, this is the perks and things that she came out with, and obviously she's getting the extra 7 on strength and vitality there because of the food that she's got. And of course,
work tomorrow. Rolling on the floor laughing Angar.
Excuse me, I am using her with the well trained, so she's got the plus 20 and everything. Nope, no Riptide. So still no Riptide. Now we'll come back again at some point and try that again. Obviously, we're not going to be beaten that easy. So I think what we'll do now. We'll call these guys up for a start. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, you tell them, Delancia. You tell them, girl. You tell them. Whoops. Need to be going this way. Because where I want to be going, or am I going the right way? Where am I going here? Yes, I do want to be going up here, don't I? Alright, it's a little while since I've been on Conan, so I'm...
Don't jump.
No. Losing my bearings a little bit here, because it's a while since I've been on. Been playing DayZ quite a bit recently. So I'm kind of getting a bit lost with the old directions. Just check I did get everything off him, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right. What we want to do is get back to... Oh, I know where I'm going now. Back to the staircase where the obelisk is, and then up that one. Because the plan is...
Anyone remembered who were the top thralls in Age of Sorcery Chapter 2?
Age of Sorcery Chapter 2... Wasn't the Brute, was it? Age of Sorcery Chapter 2? Was it the Cannibal Brute? I know they were the best ones originally, for a little while. Can't remember.
I finally got back on Conan today. Haven't played for a couple of weeks. Been reading.
Oh, well, why not? Suppose it's good to always take a break from things, but yeah, it's... I have been on and off in between, obviously, to do admin things, for example, and stuff like that on the server. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I've been on my server at times to do a little bit of admin and what have you, but I've not really been sort of playing as such, so this is my first time playing properly, but as I say, I've been playing DayZ quite a bit and a little bit of the new Tomb Raider trilogy in between. Well, I say the new one, it's the remaster, isn't it? But yeah, here we are. She completely missed him, so we'll deal with him. There we go. So what pizza are you on then, Angor? If we're on pizza tonight, what flavour are we on? But it's something good. Pepperoni's very nice. For a spicy chicken, that can be a nice pizza. Where am I going here?
Hello and welcome everyone. Maybe relic hunters. Hot and spicy from Domino's.
Ooh.
Relic hunter treasure seekers.
Yeah,
I
it could...
remember Angar singing their praises.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like I'm sure Angar said as well, they're not as good as they used to be, but they are still pretty decent. If you have them in the right gear and everything, if you give them...
And some chicken kickers on the side, drooling face.
Ooh, you're speaking my language now. Chicken dippers and then a spicy chicken pizza. Mmm. Yeah, you're talking my language now, definitely. That sounds really good. Really good. There's an Indian that we normally order from that actually do a pizza, and it's surprisingly it's actually pretty good. Which is surprising for, because usually your places that do more kebabs and that type of stuff.
In Labz.
But yeah, they do quite a nice pizza, which is unusual. Because usually you get your pizza places are usually your better ones at your pizzas, but these do quite a decent pizza as well. But I normally get the chicken kebab from them if we have anything, which is like the tandoori chicken tikka style chicken, which is really nice. Which we haven't done for a while because we're trying to be good, to be honest. Well, I'm sure we all say at times that we're trying to be good and be on a diet, but especially over Christmas, diets just go out the window, don't they? Right.
I got spilled to a homemade sausage and Guinness casserole.
Ooh. Well, that sounds nice.
Diet.
The fact that it's homemade, that sounds nice. Right, get to Lindsay to get this guy out of the way.
It was delicious. Rob can cook.
Very nice. Yeah, you can't beat homemade. Like when
Tried the capture card with OBS on your PC yet?
I've had a look at it, the one I've got. I'm trying to get my PC's actually been a bit weird at the minute. It needed an update, and then it's very, very slow for some reason. I'm trying to get it to get updated and sorted out a bit. Yes, it's only going to run the stream, but if it's going to be slow with OBS and what have you, I may need to get a new capture card. It's a different one with some different software, because it's a oh, got that bug again where I'm running backwards. Ava Media, I think it's the Ava Media or Ava Media. Everybody pronounces it different. It's the live gaming mini that I've had for a little while, and I had the software installed on my PC for it. As far as I know, that's all up to date. But my PC itself has actually been running very, very slowly just recently, which is a little bit frustrating. So hopefully if I can get that sorted and figure out why it's running so slow, then hopefully we can... Come on, Valencia, what are you doing? Hopefully we can get that figured out and hopefully get it working through the PC, and then the PC can handle the stream. And then it'll just be my console playing the game then, which would be better. The one you sent me the link for, Angod, has actually looked pretty good. So I may need to have a look at that one again and look at changing to that one possibly. Because it's a bit weird, this one. You needed to install some... You don't have to use the software with it to run it. You can obviously run through OBS, but it kind of needs an update, I think. I just haven't had a chance to have a look at it again as yet.
No weapon bug on your thrall.
I don't know. Because she's been using it. I think it's because I've got her on guard me. So, engagement, attack all enemies. I'll try her on that. Right, where are we going? We're going to Sinkhole, aren't we? Which is... Let's zoom in. Where's the sinkhole? I've lost it. Over there. Right. Well, we've got the camel, let's use it. Shame that they don't jump like horses, but I suppose like we said, and you know, they're carrying all that water on those two big humps. I suppose they can't really jump, can they? Right, so if we head this way, I believe. Oh, stuck on a rock. Has everyone seen the recent bazaar with all the items that are in it. Interesting what people think of what's in there at the moment. Is there anything they'd be interested in purchasing from the bazaar, or is there anything they've already purchased from there that they actually like? Must admit there are a couple of items in there that look intriguing that I may look at getting at some point. Let me just check my map again. No, I'm going the wrong way according to that now. It's that way. Ah dear, you can tell I'm out of tune with this. Not used to this. I feel like I'm running the right way and then I look and I'm running the wrong way. Tell you.
So
Not
I was
good.
living under a rock this last month. Did they fix the demolishers from the purges?
Yes, as far as I can tell, they now don't do the huge amount of damage that they were doing. They now just do their normal damage that they were doing. So yes, they should be fixed now.
I saw it today. I am interested in the medical stuff and the platters.
Yeah, it does look different, that doesn't it? The medical set, that it does look different, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, you're on about this one at the top, aren't you? This big set here. Yeah, does look rather.
Need a minimum mod winking face. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bed obviously does look. Obviously, it must be interactable, that, because it does show in the main picture that it is. So hopefully, you can obviously place somebody on that. Because it shows obviously in the main picture you can, and then the wraps or the bandage look, if you want to call it that, I suppose. That looks pretty good. The blacksmith set as well. Now, I think it was Whack4863 that did a video a while ago, and I think he said with that bench, it's a fully functioning blacksmith bench, but it's the equivalent to the garrison, for example. So if you've got the garrison blacksmith, which is obviously the big one, it's pretty much the same as one of those, I think, if I remember rightly. I mean, I could be wrong.
And
It could.
I wonder why PC is better.
Could be wrong. It could be just like the improved one, but I think he said it's like the bigger one. And then there's obviously a few different
No offense, console peeps.
emotes and stuff. But yeah, I've said it before. I do have console on my console. Start again.
No
I do have Conan on my PC, and I have been trying it out a little bit. I've heard people saying they've been able to get their PS5 controller working with it as well. So I need to look and see if I can get mine to work. Right. Makes sense. It's a shame because it does have its issues with console. It's shame that there are the problems that there are, but it's one of those things. Yeah, it does cause its issues. I suppose it's just more of a steep learning curve for me because it's.
Just need to get the PC fixed.
Yeah, exactly. When I can get some funds together to hopefully either get it fixed or get a new one.
Steam, basically.
There is a company I've seen.
Has just swapped from PS5 to PC and is using the PS controller with it.
Yeah, Gaudi Gaming, that's right, yes, yeah. Yeah, I heard him mention it. I've heard somebody else mention it as well, but I heard him mention it and thought, because I'd heard originally you couldn't get the PS5 controller to work with PC because of Microsoft.
Wrong with playing on console. I'm doing it right now. What's up with your PC? Hi, Kevin.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew what was up with it. To be honest, it's just it was a cheap gaming rig that we bought at the time, and I think just everything in it is just running really slow for some reason. I think it just needs a good clean up and a reboot, possibly. It does have a NVIDIA, I think it's 1080 Ti, so it's an older graphics card that's in it. So it would be okay, it would probably run it, and it looks okay when I play it now. But Conan is a little bit, it is a little bit slower on it. Hi Kevin, nice to see you. Sorry, I don't know if I'd said hello, but hello, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. So nice to see so many people turning out on a Sunday evening for me that I wouldn't normally do. Your support is all very much appreciated, obviously. It's like I say, it's unusual for me to work on a Sunday. Normally this would be my day off, but for reasons that we all know, we decided to swap things around a little bit, and I thought, seeing as I couldn't do Friday especially as well, and we did say that we'd do Sunday, we would keep to that, so here we are. A little bit of Conan on the PS5. Whoa, don't want to ride off the end. Just out of curiosity, has anybody, not that you have to buy anything obviously, but just out of curiosity more than anything, has anyone had chance to have a look at the merch store at all? Even if it's just for a look, just to see what's there. I'd appreciate your feedback on items of how it.
Or double time I owe you for this.
Don't worry, it's a privilege to be able to do it, Angar, honestly. I kind of felt, you know, because obviously we all work so well together and we've got two great communities there that are very helpful and that we all enjoy interacting and spending time with each other. I thought, you know, why not try and keep some Conan entertainment going. Look after the community. Because I know you'd said obviously you weren't going to be around, so I thought rather than not do anything, why not? Let's fill in. Just people just turning out and showing their support means a lot to me, and it certainly makes it rewarding and worthwhile. But yeah, if anybody gets a chance to have a look at the merchandise, at least, even if it's just a look, we'd appreciate your feedback on it and what you think of it, what you like, or what you would maybe like that maybe isn't in there. Right. Now, obviously, we just have this on this server because this is a...
Been looking for it. BRB.
No problem. We just have this elevator on here because it's a beginner-friendly server, and we just kind of want to make it a little bit easier for brand new players to get down into here to get the Void Forge recipe. As we all know, it's not normally as easy as this. You can either come in through all the corruption, or you've got to either parkour down into here from up there and do it that way, or you can use, of course, the sorcerer and use the slow fall, which is another way you could do it. Whoa. But of course we have that on here, otherwise we'd have to do it the other way, so we were lucky with that. Yeah, it should hopefully as far as I know, the story's still available. I did get an email off them, which was weird, saying that we'd cancelled it, which...
Yo, Parker, wait. Oh, it's gone tits.
We are obviously, if it has disappeared, it shouldn't have done. So we are trying to resolve what's happened with it. Obviously, if it is still there, and we'll hopefully, if you bear with me during the stream, we'll hopefully get
I
a...
have to Parker my way in. I don't like my games to be relaxing.
that makes sense, Kevin. Yeah, no.
I can't see your merch.
Yeah, that's weird. I'll try and have a word with Gem and just see what's going on with it. It does seem to be strange that it's not showing for some reason, because it was there. I'll have a chat with Gem and see if we can get it working again. Yeah, bear with me while we clear these guys out. And then we'll see if we can find out what's going on. Oh! There's the golem, I suppose it's called. Look at that. Easy peasy. I don't have a...
Link on your page, worried face.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happened with that. I'll ask Gem now and see what's going on, just while we're waiting here a second. So just bear with me 1 second, guys. We'll have a look.
Okay peeps, if you are here and enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. Share the love. Waving hand, waving hand, waving hand, Gem.
Right. Yeah, leave that one with us a moment or two, guys. Hopefully we'll figure out what's happened with that. Gem's going to have a look into it and see what's gone on. So while we're in between, I believe we've... Whoops, that's a rock. That's just a piece of lore, I do believe. If you haven't seen that before, you can interact with that. Just want to double check we've taken care of all of these guys around the outside, which we haven't. There's one there. Because they'll only start shooting and getting in the way when we go for the boss anyway. Not that Dylan's here ain't going to be able to cope with it. So if she can deal with the Red Mother perfectly fine, she'll deal with this guy no problem as well.
I tried to get a torch yesterday, all I got was the eye patch.
Oh, yeah. It's not as frustrating when you get the bow, or you get, yeah, the spear I suppose, but the bow, but yeah, when you get the dreaded eye patch, I've had that a few times. It will come eventually, she'll drop it eventually. It doesn't seem like it for a long time. Yeah, you put all that work in, even if you're just killing yourself.
https://streamabs.com/andysgamegems/merch. Hi everyone.
There we go.
Hi Gem.
There you go. Hopefully that should work. She's a whiz kid, as the saying goes, when it comes to these technical things. I haven't got a clue. She knows what she's doing with these, but that's one thing I'm not very good at, unfortunately. So I'm very lucky. Right, Mr. Dragon. Come on, Dylan's here. Let's see how she does. She's absolutely fine. Look at that. Absolutely nothing. Hardly taking any damage or anything. So I didn't bring a pick out with me. I will have to...
That worked.
Oh,
Some cool merch, guys.
cool. Well, I'm glad that's worked. Thank you for the feedback there, that's appreciated. Glad that that's working for people. I'll chop this guy up to get rid of him. And then...
I have saved the link for later on.
Oh, cool, cool. I'm glad you've all been able to see that's come through. At least we know that's working. Must have been sent in error, the email that I had then, which is very strange because I couldn't understand it. I thought, well, we haven't cancelled it, so what's that all about? Right, so that is the Undead Dragon.
How's you, Gem? Hi, Angar, waving hand.
Now then, while we are here, we would pick up a bit of corruption, but I suppose we could go out when I can find where I'm going. Rather than going
hope you are okay.
back up in the...
Spawn another one in. I blinked for the first one. I blinked. Hushed face.
Spawn another one in, I blinked. Nope. Sorry. Only the star of the champion anyway, which is
I'm good.
Something we've needed. Well, something I am considering doing.
Royal Sport Labs.
Sorry. I don't mean to be. Yeah, something I am thinking of doing, possibly in chapter 4 I may do it, depending on where we're at with the video situation and streams, etc, and certainly the game situation. I may have to do it on single player, hopefully, if we don't keep getting all these issues that we get. I may actually do an actual proper...
To be winking face. Do it again, do it again. Beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Rather than doing this playthrough as we do now on stream, which is on a server where I've already got a leveled up character and got, you know, all the admin access and what have you, may actually do a playthrough on the starting a new character, if you will, and going from the beginning, and we'll play the game. We'll do it obviously as live streams and what have you, but we'll do it where we play through each week and obviously level up the proper way, you know, start with nothing, level up, follow our journey steps, etc, and do all that type of thing. I think it'd be kind of cool to do a different playthrough that way, rather than it just being that we're already organised like this straight away and already got everything. Be good to actually good to start from the beginning again and remember what it likes to actually get hit by Noob River NPCs that actually hurt. Lots of the Lotus in here still, of course. Go on, Dylan's here. What's she doing?
I like starting over because it's fun to level up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the starting up thing is good again, especially with the journey steps now. If you can kind of follow that through and unlock all your stuff as you go, it's definitely
a new character too. Noob NPCs are not gnats.
Oh yeah, no, I remember when I did my little playthrough a little while back that I started doing with my little stone sword and everything, and forgetting, you know, just how hard they hit. Which is quite surprising when you first start out, because when you go back down there now with you know.
Not on Age of Sorcery.
Yeah, people had mixed opinions with that, didn't they, with Age of Sorcery, with the, you know, being able to collect the skulls and then
It's freaky.
get the obelisk coin to potentially purchase yourself a Delincia at New River level.
I restarted this morning. It's amazing how fast you level up from the journey steps.
Yeah, I noticed that with the journey system now, that if you actually follow that and go through the different ones that you actually want to do, I noticed, just trying it out not long after it came out, that yeah, you seem to level up a lot quicker, don't you? Where rather than running around like you normally would do, it's yeah. Let's. No, I think that's the wrong bit. That's not where I want to be dipping down. You can jump down there, I think, but it's a bit dicey. Anything in here? A few different bits now to what they used to be. Yeah, no, won't risk it. But yeah, I know with Age of Sorcery, with that, there was mixed opinions, wasn't there? Being able to get a Delincia at level 10 kind of thing, if you were even that, when you're killing all those sorcerers and what have you. Some people thought it was great, some people thought it made it a bit too easy, which, yeah, in a way I suppose it did make the game a lot easier. Because if you were in your basic weapons at level 10, level 15 in your basic New River armour, and you end up with someone like Delincia, even if she's not in epic gear like she is now, and you could only craft her the basic stuff, or,
But fun.
as they would say, get yourself, at the time, up here, as Angor would tell you, to the Mounds of the Dead if you're strong enough for there, and just keep farming that and get all the Sumerians.
Have those purple orbs for taming Sepimra.
All that armour for her.
But harvesting puffball shrooms is the quickest way to level.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Puffball mushrooms. Yeah, definitely. That's another good way you can do it. Well, obviously it seems to be as the different ages have changed, the ways of levelling up have kind of changed as to how you can do it and what's quicker and what isn't, really, isn't it? Right. I think I came up the wrong stairs to be exiting, actually. I think we needed to be at the other side, didn't we? I never remember with this place. Here they all come. Of course, Delincia's got good old momentum there, so she doesn't take no messing. Of course, that's the Void Forge recipe for anybody who doesn't know it. Sure, we all know it by now, but if there's anybody who doesn't know, this is where you learn it. On that tablet there. Yeah, of course, it's the other stairs, not that one. They're the stairs that just take you up to the top balcony. I'm just kind of ignoring these guys a little bit a minute. I'm going to have to go back up in the lift actually now, because my, of course, Stella the camel's up at the top, isn't she? Forgetting we've left the camel up top. I'm saying we'll go out through the arena, and I'm forgetting the camel's up there. Oh, Dragon's back.
Game Labs, how come you have the talkie thing in chat? Why not just the text for you to read?
Well, there's a very simple answer to that one. As I've probably mentioned in the past a little while ago, my eyesight isn't as good as it could be, unfortunately, which is due to a health condition at birth, which means even though I have it on my screen, it may be that I possibly don't see it pop up in time, so I have it so it does it as the text-to-speech for me so that she reads it out, just in case I don't see the full message, or if I don't see it in time. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to understand what people are saying and see what people are saying, kind of thing. Because even though it's a reasonable distance for me, it's still a little bit further away at the side of the screen, so it's just easier for me to have the text going from text to speech.
Welcome.
Hi Shade, nice to see you. So yeah, that's why I have it set to the. Oops, that was hot. Flipping heck.
From Angar been following your channel and using your agility build. Hi Joe.
Yeah, look at the amount of corruption we've got there now.
Fair play. To know how it works, but couldn't you have a bigger screen?
Yeah, unfortunately it's not the screen that's the problem. It's even with the text, the way it comes up, it's pretty reasonable, but you can position it with the PlayStation as to where it comes up. Now, when I get all this working with my PC, this is one of the questions I think I asked Angar this a while ago. That if I, obviously doing it through YouTube and doing it that way, and through OBS, whether obviously all my text chat wouldn't be coming up the same. But I have actually found that there is a program that you can download onto your PC that actually does the same thing as what this does on console. So it can change things from normal text into text-to-speech, I think it's called. And you can just use that with OBS as well. So because I'd have a second monitor, which I do have with my PC, I'd be able to have that application on there and obviously enlarge it bigger on there, which will essentially make it easier to see. But that's something else I'm having to look at again and try and figure all that out and work it all out once I can get the PC working to a decent sort of spec of what I need it doing. There is a company that I've had a look at that have a PC builder like option on their website when you go onto it that allows you to kind of pick the different components that you'd want for what you need the PC for, and you can kind of add them all in, and it gives you an idea of what that's going to cost. So obviously I'm trying to figure something out of what I think I would need and what it'd be, and then I can work out a budget of how much it's going to be, and then obviously then save up for the PC that we need. Excuse me, because if it's going to be that this one's going to be a problem that I have now, that may be what I'd need to do and upgrade to a better, more up-to-date model kind of thing, because obviously the Nvidia, I think it's a 1080 Ti it has in it at the minute, which is obviously an older graphics cards to the ones that are...
PC that can do laundry.
A PC that can do laundry, that's an interesting one.
Can you send me the link, PLZ?
Link for the PC people, you mean? For this computer company, is that what you're on about? Just make sure that I'm on the understanding the right thing there.
Yes, PLZ.
Yeah, I'd have to try and find it. PC Specialists they're called. See if we've got a link we can pop in chat for you. Let's see if we've got a link for them. PC Specialists they're called. They're a UK company that deliver to the UK and Europe, I believe it is. And on their website gives different versions of ways that you can build.
My phone is touchy and the slightest move and it messes with me. Where can I buy a PC that washes clothes? Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Oh, I don't know about. I don't know about a PC that washes clothes. Unfortunately, I don't know if there even is one. That'd be quite clever, wouldn't it? A PC that washes clothes.
I've been looking at this basket out of the corner of my eye for hours now. I have no plans to fold any of that crap for several more house.
Yeah. Oh dear. I know what you mean. We just kind of look at it sometimes, don't we, and wish it would just do itself. But unfortunately it doesn't.
https://www.pcspecialist.co.uk/. It's called a washing machine. Beaming face with smiling eyes, face with tears of joy.
There you go. PC specialists. Alright, tell you.
You'll hope things are well.
We'll leave those two there a minute, 'cause I have actually changed. I have showed this off before, but I have actually changed things around a little bit in here.
Thanks, Jen. Face blowing a kiss.
We've moved a couple of people around now, and
Hi, naughty.
you can hear people are kind of going a bit crazy now. So it's sort of changed around in here a little bit, just to kind of change the theme, but it's...
Gaming with Gemstone, aren't they based in Rotherham?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I actually heard about them from a Twitch streamer that actually streams DayZ full time, and he's actually sponsored by them.
My mate recommends them.
But yeah, I haven't actually used them, obviously, as yet, but like I say, I've seen him mention them a lot because he is sponsored by them for his DayZ live streams that he does, and he recommends them. I think he has a discount code as well, that if you use that you can get a little bit of money off at the time. There are other different ones. A friend of ours was telling me about another one the other day. I think it's Scan UK, I think they're called, but I kind of had a quick look at them, and I think price-wise or comparison-wise that probably PC Specialists are one of the best ones to use.
I am gonna check them out properly tomorrow.
Yeah, fair enough.
My last 2 rigs were from Fierce PC, no complaints here.
Ah, very cool.
My PC came from Scan.
Ah, good to know. So our camel, of course, still isn't max level yet. Ridiculous amount of HP, but it's still not quite there yet. Right. So I suppose, really now, we should... Where are we? If we're here...
At Kathy and Mannix, you're welcome, Red Heart.
Head back to...
They are from Liverpool, so I didn't have any wheels on it, lol. I'm gonna set my tech nerd on it.
Gonna set me tech nerd on it. Suppose we'll head back to the unnamed city again and see if we can't get Riptide this time, because we didn't get it last time. So why not try again? Because we can. Oop.
My 18-year son.
Fair enough. Yeah, they know that they know the stuff, don't they, these youngsters these days? Oops. Yep, that hurt a little bit. Didn't grab on in time.
At Kathy and Mannix, that's why we have kids. Warning all. He does. I hate having a convoy with him as he talks foreign. Latest HR outreach initiative at Sinner's Refuge. 2 confessors of a Sura and a Shieldrite. Jumping down like that is bad for your knees. A clue for evening.
Got all of them at Sinner's Refuge. Flippin' heck.
Hi, Luther.
Especially to get a shield right. That's that's really lucky. There's a shield right. It's hard to get hold of at the best of times. Yeah, you tell them, girl. They did, didn't they? Yeah, getting hold of a shield right. They're probably one of the the hardest named people to get. That's
They
one of the
probably are. Oh, do face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
that's one of the ones that I usually look for early game, or I'm certainly trying to do, because I want to make my own armour with a shield right, and then obviously...
Couldn't believe it when I saw it. Good thing I had Mandy 100 arrows with a truncheon. Look out. Handbags at dawn. Building my new home northwest of the ruins in C9 or the river base all out. Nice view looking north.
That sounds good. Yeah, it's always, even if you've got a follower with you, whoever it is, and you, like you say, you're scouting for these different people, and then you just notice it says, you know, whatever they're called, and then it says in the red underneath, shield right, it's like, that happened to me the first time I found one on an official game that I was playing on, because I'd been, and it was actually from that spot in Seppa Maru, up at the Temple Quarter. I was farming it for ages and ages and ages, and I think one day I got a Temporite, I think it is, from there. I think that's the armourer version, isn't it? Of
Starstruck.
the armourer version.
I almost caught GRR Leadbitter on Noob River an hour ago. He got a lucky shot in before I could finish him.
Ah, yeah. This is the problem if you've got a follower with you. Unless they've got that truncheon straight away, or you've got them on guard me so that they don't attack everything, they'll just go straight in for the kill. And
Chased by a purse.
it's yeah. You want to kind of spot that person quickly, and then
Stupid phone.
take your weapon off your follower and give them a truncheon really quick. Because if it's somebody you want to knock out, not so bad with Seppa Maru, because obviously if you've got your follower on guard me, and you've got the purple lotus orbs, then obviously you can just use those. But it obviously early game, if you don't have those, you've kind of got to try and go through the journey, haven't you, to Thrall Taker, or Friend Maker as we like to call it, but the journey is called Thrall Taker.
Working on a video for that.
Ah, very cool. Yeah, I've got a a follow-up video that's out should be out this week. There's a follow-up to the for the followers one that I did of how to get them and what have you. This is kind of a, and it was funny actually. There was a couple of new players that we had on the server that didn't know. Obviously,
Still got GRR Leadbitter. I always try for that one in Sinners.
a couple of new players on the server that obviously didn't know with followers that once you place them down, how you've got to command them to follow you, and then obviously pick them up and place them down when you're not using them anymore. And that got me thinking of maybe we need to put a little video together that just explains the basics of what a thrall command is, or friend command as we like to call it, because for us that have already played for however long, it's easy to think that, oh well, I just press a button and like I can just tell Delincia to go over there.
Been running Mandy with 2 hardened steel daggers. She's murder.
Ah, nice. I've had Mandigal 100 Arrow, I've had her, but I've leveled them up in agility, but I've never really run followers with daggers very much, because they used to be a little bit sort of finicky with it, but if they seem to do good now, a lot of my agility people, shall we say, tend to end up with the...
Do that, or I'll kick your head in.
They usually give them a katana when they level in agility, if they're going to be a follower, like most of my relic hunters that I have, and I haven't used 2 of them for a while actually. Hope and Destiny that I showed off a while ago, they both have the Misashi's Black Blade now, which is a really good katana, I must admit. There are a few other good ones, but Misashi's Black Blade is really good. And it's the one I use on my agility build as well.
As long as a follower uses the weapon instead of fighting bare-handed, I can say it's a good fighter.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it was. I can't remember if I did a video on it or whether I was just playing. But I had a Delincia quite early on one time, and we were going through one of the little camps. I think it was a Dogs in the Desert camp round here. And there was this one person. I'd killed one of them. I'd left her fighting someone. And I turned round and the NPC hadn't pulled their weapon out. Delincia hadn't pulled her weapon out, and they were literally both just taking it in turns to punch each other. And I just thought, what on earth is going on here? What's going on? And I was going to intervene and kill that NPC for her, and then I thought, no, do you know what? Let's just leave it a minute. This looks quite funny. And she literally killed the other NPC just with a bare fist. She literally just punching them to death, not even using a weapon. It kind of made me laugh, that one, so I wanted to let it play out. So it's quite funny.
I found Concarker of Hykernia maxed on agility, hits like a trap but is a glass cannon.
Oh yeah, Conchetta. Yeah, the archer. Obviously, the robot lady can't pronounce her name, but yeah, Conchetta of Hykerania. Yeah, she levels pretty quick though, doesn't she? People were saying she levels.
I'ma go sell my friends to the friend trader when Age of Sorcery was running, grinning, squinting face.
Yeah, I've noticed she levels pretty quick like the Cannibal Brute, and yes, her damage. I think it was Wack that did videos on it saying that Conchetta of Hykerania, she's one of the ones. She's a Blackhand pirate, I believe, isn't she? And she does have a pretty high melee damage not melee, agility damage modifier. I remember you had her with you in your dungeon video, Audu, when you went to what's it called? Midnight Grove. I think you were calling her Conchi, weren't you, for short? I thought when you said that name, I thought, Conchi, which one's that? And I had to look it up. Oh, of course he means, yeah, Conchetta of Hykerania. I remembered afterwards. She does hit like an absolute truck, doesn't she? She's quite good. I don't know what it is with agility followers. I kind of feel like, especially relic hunters, they still do pretty good, but I feel like I need two of them. So if I'm going to run relic hunters, I have to kind of do it as a war party. Because I kind of think, I don't know, kind of feel one on their own kind of struggles a little bit, unless you're really geared up as a fighting build yourself as well.
Shout out for my favorite author, Mike Bennett.
Ah. But yeah, I did enjoy that video with the Midnight Grove, and how you felt like you were getting lost a few times. That reminded me of when I run it. I think I did it on stream one time as well, and I've run it a few times, but not a lot, and I was still getting lost as well. So I know what you mean with that one. It can get a bit confusing, especially when you get to the bull and your followers or follower has already jumped down to deal with them.
Yeah, that was a fun video. I get lost in my own house, lol.
Get lost in your own house? Oh dear. Yeah, I know people have wound Angar up a few times about like the chests and things in his base, how they don't look organised. Well, like I said, he knows where everything is. You don't want to see the chests in my base either, it's just the same. You haven't got time or the energy. When you've been streaming for 2 hours, you don't want to be messing about organising everything, or certainly doing that on stream and having everybody watching you organise everything for an hour. Some people might find that interesting, but I think a lot of people would find it a little bit boring after a few minutes.
Everyone needs a shite drawer.
Exactly. It's that dump chest, isn't it? You just think, oh, I don't need all of this now, right, dump it quick. I do that when I'm doing my videos a lot of the time. I'll take things from a certain place, and instead of putting it back at the time, if I've got something else or another take I want to be doing and I don't want to be carrying the stuff around, I'll just dump it. I'll even use the construction hammer sometimes, just dump a chest down and chuck it all in it. It's the way it goes, isn't it? It's got to be done. One little difference with this armour is as well, when I crafted this time, this was actually made with the excuse me, the weight reduction armour rather than...
is a mess. Chests are everywhere and it takes me ages to find things. I have several dumped cheats. Chests.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what they're for at the end of the day. Yeah, I made this with the weight reduction armour rather than the shield right. I know, shock horror. I'd usually go with the shield right, but I was actually using this armour set with the champion's boots at first rather than the boots that come...
work all week and wanted to make a few VADs, but no, took a week to organise me shite chests lol.
It took a week, blooming heck. And I'm messing up already here, look. Not even got my helmet on. Could have had my helmet on this whole time. I think because I get so used to, or people get so used to seeing me with the illusioned armour that I think I've already got my helmet on, but I haven't. I've not been wearing it this whole time. Terrible. So that's what happens when you get so used to your outfit being illusioned as earrings. You feel like you got your helmet on still. It's alright for Delancey, she's got that full outfit.
Oh, is that why I run across random chests on the server thinking face?
It could be, or they might not all necessarily be mine, unless obviously it says it's owned by the server owners, then it's not one of mine. But yeah, that can be a thing that does happen.
Okay Labz, I am feeling like you have tweaked your drinking and eating meter. Hello Labz. Hello all. Good evening. I hope everyone is well.
Bulwark, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, doing alright, thank you.
Working on main base at September, the good bear way, but it's so time consuming, so I'm thinking about going creative mode. Hi Bull.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You get to that point, don't you, when you've done all that building for so long that you just think,
hello everyone.
Can't be bothered with all the work now. But yeah, hi Bulwark, nice to see you, hope you're good. I think we're all doing alright.
Hi Rex.
I think everyone's coping with me.
Odu beaming face with smiling eyes waving hand. Hi Rex. Mama Kathy feels out of place not having to tell Angar to look after himself.
I know, right, yeah.
Beaming face with smiling eyes waving hand.
Yeah, the food and drink meters are tweaked slightly on here because obviously again, because this is a beginner friendly server, we do have it slightly lowered so that you don't get as hungry and as thirsty quite as quick, so that may be why it's not popping up as often for me. Which again is, like I say, I may do a different playthrough sometime where we'll do it on single player and have it as the stream see it. Well, not out of the job. You just, shall we say, taking a well-earned break, but also having to deal with some family stuff, aren't you? So,
you picked the wrong fight.
I'd never steal your Sunday show, Ango. Definitely not. This is a purely voluntary, thought we'd help out the troops situation, as they say. Thought we'd.
I'll stick to stuffing my face with peanut M&Ms. But Kathy and Mannix, sorry, that was meant to be Ma, not Mama. Kathy, I hope everything is well.
Obviously, of course, all being well, you will all be back to your regular scheduled programme, as they would say, next week. Where am I going here?
I have been all done now, So just chilling with Labz, smiling face with sunglasses. Oh, do I'll let you off this once. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
There we go. Gone up the wrong way again.
Hand up, nice. Thumbs up.
But yeah, next week, all being well, we'll be back to our normal schedule. I'll certainly be back on Friday, hopefully, and then
Not too bad, thanks, boo.
I'm sure Angar will be back to his normal Sunday chill stream. Let's get back out of the way again. Tell Lindsay come back here. Coming. Come on then.
Don't think anyone said IT, but hit that like button and show our lad some love, sign of the horns.
Oh, thanks, I'll do. Very much appreciated. As is all of you turning out just as you have. It's nice to see when people join, but especially
I'm getting to try and figure out the editing software I have.
Especially when we get a few more than would normally be here with me and my programming. I do obviously realise different days for people and different times. I mean, if people find that 7 o'clock is too early still on a Friday, do let me know. And it's not an issue to obviously change it to a little bit later, and we could do the 8:10 if people prefer 8:10 on a Friday. It's what works best for the community, really. It doesn't
What software you use, Kathy?
affect me too much, so do let us know if you feel it's any different, or if you're happy with the 7.9, we'll carry on, obviously. Did we get it? No. Nope. Still no Riptide. Right, shall we go pay our friend the Red Mother another visit? Whilst we're here. Come on then, you're coming up, or you're staying down there?
I can't remember what I downloaded. It's on my laptop. It is just some basic stuff. Nothing fancy.
Lindsay's going after the other one. And she totally missed because he backed away. Now she's got him. There we go. But yeah, I could definitely see where Angar's coming from. That War Party is fun, but when you got somebody like Delincia with you that's got a +20 and everything, and with the buffs he's getting that sort of a buff to a damage and doing the sort of damage she's doing. Having two good heavy hitters with you, or one absolute heavy hitting machine, if you want to call her that, and yeah, you can't go wrong.
Computers and software has really changed when I used to make websites.
Oh gosh, yeah, computers and stuff are always changing, aren't they, in the software? It's one of the reasons why I kind of don't really know what I'm doing.
Not, I can fly a plane blind. Da Vinci Resolve.
I've been looking at PC Specialist myself, and some of the options,
Get
I know
all.
what a GPU is or a CPU is and all that, and a graphics card, but there's certain things it'll say, it'll tell me a certain thing, which one of these do you want, and then I'm looking through it and just all these letters and numbers, they just gobbledygook to me. I don't understand it. So I've never been very sort of tech savvy, shall we say.
How
Have
old are you?
I done what I think I've done? I left the camel behind.
Good evening from France, Wine Glass.
Good evening. Nice to see you.
That's why we have a Tyler. I'm amazed my laptop can run the original 2 Fallout games. This thing is crack. I'm more of a press a button and hope to God.
I know what you mean.
Hi 6.
Yeah. welcome 6 Badges, nice to see you. Lovely of you to join us. So I'm doing what Angar did to poor old Holly Crab the horse now. I'm leaving the camel behind. Terrible. We're terrible, aren't we? Get done for animal cruelty at this rate.
So like the government. Sponsor 6.
We're getting done for
Sponsor at 6 badges.
animal cruelty, won't we?
46 this year.
That's still young. Right, there we go.
But feel like 96.
Oh gosh. Don't worry about it. I'm 39 this year and feel more like 59, I tell you, with the things that we have to deal with in IRL, as people would say. It, yeah, makes you feel a lot older than what you actually are. Especially when I think, you know, a few years back I used to be able to stay up and play computer games and stuff till 1, 2, even 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Now I get to...
I'm not 46 this year, add 14 on to that.
Get to midnight now or half past midnight and I'm ready for bed. Saying to our friends many times now that, you know, it reminds me that I'm 38, nearly 39, you know. When you're getting tired that early. So.
I meant Labz, but yeah, tech is scary. I'm only 21 in mind, 41 actual and dead in body lol. 64 in a few months, I'll have to sign up for Medicare. Face blowing a kiss, face blowing a kiss. I'm gonna be 42 in less than 2 weeks. Face with tongue. Damn. I used to feel old during the pandemic. I was just sedentary. Beer time, anyone want something from the bar?
Beer time, ooh, what do we want? Yeah. That's a good question.
We're nearly all 80s kids.
Yep, September my birthday, which is one of the reasons.
Grab me some arsenic.
Grab me some arsenic. Dear.
I have another glass wine, please, Angar.
September my birthday, so obviously that's one of the reasons why I said one of my channel goals now would be.
I just had some bud. I left a lung out in the garage.
Would be nice to.
I walked 3 kilometers to work and 3 kilometers back and started doing some exercises and feel much better. I'm 37. At Angar, a bottle of good malt.
Be nice to hit some good channel goals by the end of this year. Certainly well on the way to the 700 now. We're not too far off. We're at, I think last time I checked I was at 681, which is nice, and I know it's not all about the subs and the numbers. I know it's about getting the views on your content, which is more important.
I'm 55, but you're only as old as you are in your head, and today I'm about 7. I feel old now. Most of you are younger than me.
The mother of the group. There you go. Looking after us all, keeping your eye on us. Right, is that?
Welcome to kindergarten. I think I'm the old man here. Let's say we're a generation community.
Yep.
Now that I'm old enough. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh. Get away from that fire. Ooh. Ooh, she still clipped me even back here. What did I do to you, Red Mother?
I
I know
wasn't misbehaving, mum, honest.
I know I took your torch a couple of times, but flipping heck. Right.
I ate 46. Feel like 96, but I am mentally 19.
What we're getting from her? What do we reckon she's dropped? I reckon it's the eye patch. What have we got? We've got the eye patch, the spear, the bow, all sorts. And I reckon it's the eye patch. What's everybody saying? What do we think? I'm not going to say the torch because she won't give us that. Not again, anyway.
A golden leg. Torch. I hope it's torch.
Torch. Let's see.
Spear.
Spear. Torch.
Just to mess with us.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Horned helm.
Horned helm. There's a few different ones. Let's have a look. Let's put the weapon away.
A white rose. But hopefully the spear.
There we go. Lifeblood spear. So whoever said spear, well done. You were right on that one. It was the spear.
Oh god, Rob is gonna be insufferable. Yes, spear it is.
Yep.
What does that spear do?
What does the spear do?
Regeneration.
Yep, I believe so. Let's put it in place of that there. So yeah, there we go. Lifeblood spear.
It pokes things.
Yeah, it definitely does that. I do like the animation stuff now though as well, if you're holding a spear, when you wait a few seconds and you end up standing with it in your hand like that.
NSS. Pokey pokey matey.
Pokey pokey mate, that's the one, yeah. We'll have to give we'd have to get some of the pirates, the Black Hands, give them some of these. Be good if your followers that stood outside your base would stand like this with it as well.
Lol Cathy.
They'd look like the old Beefeater sentries, wouldn't they? If you could get them to stand with a spear at the door like that. Like that whole "you shall not pass" pose, isn't it? Pretty decent with your attacks that you can do. It drains your stamina a little bit. It's not draining it probably quite as quick on here because again we do have stamina lowered a little bit, but
Pointy pokey thing.
you could definitely do some people a bit of damage with that.
WI. Poke pokey mate. On.
Yeah, when you get that, it just makes you want to go to the go over into the jungle, doesn't it? Go and go to the Buccaneer Bay and just wait for someone to shout "pokey pokey mate" and just pull it out and poke them with it.
That would be cool.
We always talk about NPCs and stuff, don't we? It makes me smile now when you get the
Need a coffee. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
oh. Now there's an idea.
Dip it in ink and give somebody an extreme tattoo.
Yeah, no, it just
Oh,
reminds me
they
when
asked for it.
we say about like the NPCs, we're always saying in both of our like streams and what have you, aren't we, how that
Kevin.
some of the things that they come out with, and like it always makes me laugh if you got something like Dylan's here with you and you'll get one of the guys at the camps who'll just scream at you that he's going to rip you apart and comes charging at you, then Delancey runs up and hits him over the head with momentum and he's just dead in one hit. And she just think, you're going to do what? They're just so comical. Well, you got the guys down on the desert saying, for the north, and it's like, you're fighting for the north, you're a long way from the north, my friend. But, yeah, so some of the lines are just comical.
My favorite is when fighting a skeleton and someone screams, "I'll rip your heart out."
Yeah, that's the one.
I like when my guys tell a skeleton, "I will drink your blood."
Yeah. Kill a skeleton. Oh, I will
Ron's
drink your
foxy
blood.
boy.
And it's
You
like,
think Ron don't give a toss?
how can you drink the blood when they're a skeleton? Oh, they'll rip the heart out, yeah. I thought they've already technically had that done to them. So a skeleton is already technically gone.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
But yeah, it's like they don't know, isn't it? It's like they don't know who they're talking to. There we go. Let's go and take on the brute while we're here. We've not fought him today. Go see if we can get the predatory blade. Why not?
My cat just fell off the sofa. Face with tears of joy.
Oh, cat just fell off the sofa. Oh my neck. Hope he or she's okay. Resilient little beggars though, aren't they? They can fall off things and you think they've hurt themselves and there's nothing wrong with them. Yeah.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Surprising cats
Don't
just...
laugh at the cat. They remember when you laugh at them.
Oh yeah. Especially when you ask them not to do certain little things as well, like hiding cupboards that you don't want them going in because your boiler's in there, but every morning when you go down they're still in there.
Buffy and Manic Slow bet they sat there afterwards like bugger all happened. He's fine. He was asleep and slipped off. He
Aww.
just looked at and shook his head.
Aww. He's obviously dreaming about something or rolling in his sleep and ended up rolling for real as well. Aww. Oh, we got the daggers.
I owe that little bugger. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah. Bless them. Little beggars when they want to be, but they can be little sweethearts when they want to be as well, when they want something. They can be sweet when they want, and they can be little beggars when they want as well. But we won't swap them for the world, would we? Definitely not. Are you going for the camel, are you? I don't think so. There we go.
He is adorable Black Panther who doesn't shut up.
Aww.
I love my Mr. Bean.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, I find that with ours when you giving them fuss
I
some.
had a cat who was an absolute knothead, but we were heartbroken when he left.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, we find that like with our cat when you're giving them fuss or you're talking to them, like the funny little noises that they start making. We just say sometimes if you could translate it to human language, it's almost like they're answering you back or talking to you.
5 cats.
But yeah. Little sweeties they are.
Just bit you.
Little sweeties when they want to be, and little beggars when they want to be as well.
I never had a pet grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, they can certainly be interesting. Suppose you could class your Conan animals as pets, couldn't you? Your virtual
They
pets.
get a hold of you because they are adorable when they are little, then they get older and become moody teenagers.
Yep,
I
that's
didn't
very
wear
true.
one when I was like 10 for about 2 years.
I think ours is like that. I think she's nearly 9, I think she'll be, and yeah, she's like a
I
stroppy
have
teenager.
always had cats around, but I decided to have some reptiles.
Oh, reptiles, blimey. Yeah, she decides to be a little stroppy teenager, like a stroppy teenager
Kevin Myers, and then
sometimes.
they get old.
I don't know why. She tries to give her orders out, you know, of what she wants all the time. Go on, Valencia.
But Kevin Myers, unfortunately.
Bang! There we go. Let's pop that back in
Snakes,
there.
bearded dragons, geckos.
Oh, bummer that. Nothing useful there, but we'll chop them up. I could just get rid of those because we don't need them, but we'll keep the key obviously. Because of course the chests aren't here now because they've all been moved. So if anyone's still using the
What kind of danger noodles?
tavern system, how are people finding it now? Have they noticed anybody that's a named person appearing?
At Kevin Myers and leave a Labrador-size hole in your life. You must have a really nice space, Kathy. We have had many snakes and a couple of iguanas too.
Actually, it's funny, for a while I've not had a named NPC appear. I did get, I think it was Freya one time on one of the places down on the river that I had. And then I think it was just yesterday at the main tavern that I had. I got a Luba the Luscious, which I've not seen before, and she was, I think if I remember correctly, it actually showed she was hireable, and usually it's been that they've not been.
King snakes, hognose. Had 2 fats if TVH. Had a named dancer. But I took him to Sobex. Too early hyphen, and that was the end of him.
Oh dear. Yeah, if you want to know how to do the Sobek cave, definitely watch Angar's video on that one. And his little video that he did.
Is more for RP. I hope they will expand on the mechanic.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully, they have said they are going to do, aren't they?
I have a ball python for about 10 years now.
They have said that they're going to work on that and add more things to the tavern system eventually. That's just the start of something new, so we'll have to see. Not sure what's coming in chapter 4 yet still. I don't think we've really heard anything as such. So we'll have to see what's going to be coming from that. But yeah, if you've not, I haven't actually been up to Sobek Cave yet this time as well.
Chance to get named NPCs. You can just hire and release until you get one. The cats were interested, but they left each other alone. I don't really have a big place. I only have 1 snake and 1 gecko left. They were more.
But yeah, I've not actually been to Sobek Cave since the last update of when they, when they nerfed everybody a little bit and changed it or made it so that the people now drop all the Sobek armor. I'll have to do that one sometime. Should think this Valencia will be perfectly fine in there.
Sorry Labz for hogging chat. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
Oh, you're not hogging chat, don't be daft. No, you guys carry on, honestly. You're not hogging chat at all. This is what I want people doing.
We started with a Resculapian tree snake, then had a royal ball python and 4 corn snakes.
Yeah. I'll pass on the snakes. I'm bad enough with them when I see them in Conan, or the giant spider. Woo.
You keep the chat going. Awesome.
Well, yeah, honestly, don't worry. This is what it's all about. This is what I've always wanted people to do, to chat about things, and like we say, we're like friends, aren't we? We're like a family. You know, we want to talk to each other and interact and spend
Labz,
that
they
time,
run
don't we?
for pets.
This is what I like to see people chatting and sharing things, and doesn't just have to be about the game, you
I
know.
barely have time and the will to take care of myself. Grinning face with sweat. When
I know
it
what you
comes to
mean.
my babies, I struggle to shut up.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Put it this way,
Labz face blowing a kiss.
while you guys are all talking, it means I don't have to talk as much, so you don't have to listen to me dribbling on. So, you know, carry on. So I'm sure you don't want to listen to me all the time for 2 hours. Oh, no, never apologise for chatting, that's why it's called a chat. It's great to see everybody interacting
We've
so
known as the
well.
local petty zoo.
Right, let's just have a ride through Seppa Maru while we're here. Time are we on? Yeah, we've just got time.
Grinning face with smiling eyes. Love you guys. How about a treasure hunt? I found a new note at New River.
Ah, yeah, I need to find that yet, actually. Probably won't have time to go down there now today, but yeah, I remember us talking about that as it Hangar stream last week, and I kind of went and had a look, like flew over there and had a look, but couldn't just still quite figure it out myself whereabouts it is. So I'll have to, yeah.
All new things. Smiling face with open hands, Kathy.
Right. I don't think I really need
The
my
main
help.
clue is northern pillar opposite drive, under a mammoth skull.
Ah, okie dokie. Oh, that's one thing we could check actually over here. For a while
He's
I'm coming.
getting married next month. Seems like only yesterday I was picking her and her little bro up at school. Now she's a teacher. Worked
Wow.
hard pass on the reptiles. Many rescues in my life though, including the 2 kitties now.
Oh. Yeah, this black rhino on console a little while ago, it used to be invisible, and they did fix it, obviously. But we haven't fought it recently, so while we've got our heavy hitter with us, why not take it on?
Curse you!
Is it knocked under the ground? Is he stuck? I think it's knocked under the ground, hasn't it? Yeah. Let's get its attention a minute. I think it was going to charge then. Ouch. Right, Dylan's here. Come on, where are you? Is she going to come back out of the ground? Oh, now the other one's coming to join in. Bit of rhino surfing there. There she is.
Trying to place your accent, not in a weird way though.
You're trying to place my accent. I'll leave you to keep guessing on that one. Right. So yeah, that didn't exactly go according to plan, but of course it knocked her under the ground. She's okay though, I think. Let's just check. Oh yeah, she's
I was
fine.
confused. Accent. Scottish.
Nope. Definitely not Scottish. Behaviour.
I call it tent staking. When my companion gets put in the ground.
Engagement.
Low.
Guard me. Because the last thing we want to do is go in here and have a kicking off with everybody. Not that they'd all survive very long, but, you know. Still don't want to kicking off.
Hyborian.
Yeah, I'm Hyborian. Yeah. How did you guess?
You're defo north of me.
So, of course, guaranteed Taskmaster spawn there.
Fictish. But Angar Hyborian.
I think if we were saying who we would say we are in-game, shall we say, accent-wise, I would think Angar's more likely to be Sumerian, I would say. One of the best, or if not the best, tribe, shall we call them, in the game. Can't go wrong with the Sumerians. Be that Delincia or Janos isn't too bad either. And then obviously Berserkers, of course.
Nisa.
Right. Shall we, whilst we're here, tell you to wait there, and let's go pay our good old friend Seth the Drunk a visit. See if he's prepared to drop us his truncheon. Oh, there's a box in the water there, that's some
I'm definitely pipped.
flotsam, so we'll grab that. Oh god, Dylan's here in the way now. Oh. Right, let's pop in here.
This is fun. Guess the gob. What would Nottinghamshire be? Angar the warrior scholar.
God, the warrior scholar. Oh dear, that's good. Right, come on Dylan's here. Go say to our friend. Ask him nicely for his truncheon. Wow, did you see that? One hit. Right, so I suppose the question is, are we going to get his truncheon?
Wow.
Yeah, and the damage on the server is actually set to official server damage as well. So follower damage isn't any higher. That's all down to the gear she's wearing, the perks that she got and the buffs that she's got.
I haven't been picked since high school. For teams in gym class I was picked last.
So let's see, is he going to give us his truncheon?
Grinning face with smiling eyes. Good one, Kevin. Low, low, low. Spawn another. I blinked again. Rat Fulmar.
Ah, that was not spawned,
Good one,
honestly.
Kevin.
Says truncheon.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Get rid of these other bits that we don't need to be carrying.
Hello.
Over encumbered. Can I move now? Yes, there we
I
go.
played left back. Hi,
So there.
DJ. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
So there we go. A bonus little thing that we were doing there. I didn't necessarily plan on doing that, but
I played left out.
seeing as we were here, I thought we'd give it a go, and lo and behold, I did decide to give it us. So yeah, we didn't get Riptide, which was what we set out to do today. Still didn't get that.
BJ victory hand.
Didn't get another torch, but we did get Sestrungeon, which is arguably the best truncheon in the game. Some people said that Love Tap is better, but don't agree with that one, I'm afraid. Sestrungeon is definitely the best one. Or if you can get yourself the Purple Lotus Orbs, then absolutely, Purple Lotus Orbs are even better still, especially for around here. Because if you chuck one of them down, none of these guys will aggro, and you'll be able to knock out whoever you're after.
I actually played goalkeeper in Hyrule. Love Tap has a bigger combo.
That is true, yeah. It's more like a mace, isn't it, than a knockout weapon, shall we say? Or friendship maker, should we call it?
Left back, in the changing room rolling on the floor laughing.
Left back in the changing
Hi Bulwark. I was into fencing in high school. Stab her opponent. Sign me up. Can we all crack the like button before we good? Show Labz some love.
So yeah, this spawn here,
I didn't play football for years now.
guaranteed armor spawn, so it'll always be an armor on here. The only downside is it can be tier 1, 2 and 3 and your named person if you get lucky, but like I found, I was after a shield right for ages, saw a named one here. This was on another server I was playing on. Saw the name at first and thought it was the shield right, and then obviously looked underneath and it said temperite. I still took them because you can use them on your tinkerer's bench, because they help you to do other bits and pieces on there. And then eventually I did get a shield right from here, and luckily managed to get them back to the training wheel, or the wheel of friendship as we all like to call it. And of course, if anybody who doesn't know, you will find just up here these as well.
I am ready. Jakad's people were skeptical when I first stumbled into their city, but they knew his...
Don't really do sports but love trampoline.
Shemites.
All hail
My
Prince
countrymen.
Labz. Smash that like button.
Some recognized my face, but I quieted them with a glance. It has been good for me to be here. I have been able to rest and relax. The exiled lands are a fearsome place, but the people here have managed to build something. I have spoken with men who have been here for a score of years. They told me of the Purge, when soldiers ride through
But
the...
Kathy and Mannix, I remember the cheese grater.
They have told
Who's
me
the
of
king?
sandstorms that arise
King
with
Angar.
such fury out of nowhere and disappear just as quickly. I told them
Princess
of the
Kathy.
in the ruined city, of the room nestling
Hell
beneath
yeah.
the secret heart of the ruins, of the map which shows the land that traps us, of the gems which can free us all.
So I don't think I let that finish properly yet. Then that
Queen
was
Kathy.
the Witch
My
Queen.
journey thus far
Oh,
has
no, it's
been
carried on.
well-written.
There we go.
Action speaks louder than words. May we never meet again in
Winking face with tongue. I claim court jester.
And that, of course, there is the voice of the Witch Queen, or Rasma, as she's actually called, who is the NPC that you will see in the trailer at the start of the game.
Bulwark Rob may have something to say. I'm the pawn grinning face with smiling eyes. Blushing.
So you can find that note on the floor just there near the Archer spawn. I don't know if I showed this off yet, quickly before we go any further, but just down here, I saw a video the other week from, what's it called? Barden builds, where he was
Helford
showing
1001. Helford.
Andy, the community manager at Funcom, how to build, and I
Save.
kind of took a little bit of inspiration
Or zombie.
from that for this build. So it's not an exact build of what he made, but it's a sort of a replica of it, if you will. And it's a mixture of the Numidian and then the Yamatai at the top, and used his advice like he said about putting it with the outside facing outside, and then the pillar trick to get it sticking out at the top. If I just jump up here quickly,
Who is that?
you can kind of just see there
You guys are awesome.
what that is.
I'm just a monkey making my way in the exile lands.
Just a
Go
monkey.
the risk.
Just a monkey. This is how I've kind of set it out inside at the minute. Maybe putting some fencing back up here. But I've sort of made this part into a raised up bit so you can get underneath here. Or maybe you're going to make this into possibly a bedroom. I was thinking possibly.
Looks
Just
amazing hyphen nice build.
kind of left it open at the minute because I haven't
Looks
really
great,
decided
Labz.
what I'm going to do with it totally yet, so it may change as yet. But like I say, I watched his video and just thought I'd have a mess around and try it, and it kind of ended up looking a bit better than what I actually expected it to be. So doing the pillar trick is definitely worth it. If you've never done it, do check out Barden builds. They're really good.
We should
And
be able to arm gorilla pets with manure, so they can fling you as a ranged attack.
he even tells you as well that when he shows the pillar trick and everything, that
Love paddle.
all of his builds that he does are done with no mods, because he wants people who don't use mods and people like myself on console to be able to do fancy builds without using mods. So that's just a bit of a mess around build that I was trying out and kind of testing about a week or two ago. Well, yeah, do check him out. It's definitely worth a look. Go back around here. But yeah, if you can get yourself one of these young ladies, that's her stats that she leveled up with. This is Conchetta, who How Do Gamer was on about. She's actually pretty good. Certainly an agility build, and she's wearing the full Stygian Soldier heavy armour. Conchi, yep, she's actually really good. Really good. And I've said it before, if anybody notices when you're out and about, if you ever have a Delincia and Leah Neely running together, try to not have them with a helmet on, because when you hear them both talking, unless you've got your name tags on, you might forget who's who. Because believe it or not, Leah, with some of her things that she comes out with, and her voice lines sound just the same as Delincia. So you'd have to watch it, you don't get confused with them. But definitely two of my
Twinsies.
all-time favourite followers, Delincia. Then from the Entertainer faction, you got Amma the Seductress, who's really good, that you can now get on the Exile lands as well from the Purge. But Leah Neely, if you can get yourself hold of her from the Purge, or from her spawn if she does spawn.
Put her in D-Dark Templar for the extra armor.
Oh yeah, you've even got that as well. Obviously, if your followers hit to a certain damage and they don't take a lot of damage, then that is your key thing that you want. You want them to, don't we? We want them to be able to dish out the most damage they can and take as little damage as they can as well. Ideally, you want the thing that they're hitting to be dead before they get hit. But yeah, Leah Neely from the Dancers, or Entertainers rather. The good old trusty Delincia, big favourite. And then of course you've got your Sumerian Berserkers, aka Angar, on here. And then obviously Berserkers again, but you've also got your Warriors, of Jabal Sag, which are the ones from the Midnight Grove. Pretty decent if you can get them as well. You can just spawn them if you do play single player or you've got your own server and you want to spawn them in. If you just look under, I just type in the word child, to be honest, and then it comes up with all the Jabal Sag people, and you've got all the fighters and entertainers and everything there. Try them out as well. And who else have you got? Then you've got, of course, like these two here. Hope and Destiny, two of my original Relic Hunters that I've had for ages.
Next time, everyone. Have a great evening and productive and easy week.
No worries.
Face with open hands.
No worries, Bulwark.
Good night.
Nice to see you. Take it easy. Hope you have a good week as well. Thanks for popping in.
Sweet dreams, Bull.
So yeah, Hope and Destiny. Two decent Relic Hunters, both wearing the same heavy Stygian, and they do decent damage as well.
Night Bulwark. Sire Bulwark. A Bulwark flatters me, dude.
But on that note, we have sort of run over very, very slightly. It is just after 9 now, and we do usually go for our 2 hours, and with us starting at 7, we do 7 till 9. So once again, a great big huge thank you to each and every one of you for popping in. Thank you for all the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the chat, thanks for hanging out with us. You're all very, very much appreciated. Like I say, little bit different this time with it being a Sunday. We will be back, of course, with our normal stream on Friday, all being well. I'll post it in the community tab if it's any different or whether it is still there, so do keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully a video out tomorrow, and I will hopefully catch you all next Friday 7 PM once again. And then of course our good old legend that is Angar will be back, hopefully all being well, next Sunday for his usual 8 till 10 stream. So like I say, hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a great week.
Good night, everyone.
Stay safe, and it's a good night from me, and it's good night from Delencia. See you all next time. Bye for now.
Good night, everyone. Beer time. Hit like before you leave, folks. Bye.